Hey, okay, Dee here. How you doing? It is Friday the 20th of March. Schools will be closing today. Some people have already been in isolation. Some people are losing their minds being in isolation. Okay, the way I see it is we have a choice. We have a choice to go with it the best way we can, or we can fight against it. Now, fighting against it is tiring. It's energy depleting. It's not good for our mental health. It's not good for our psyche. It's not good for our self-esteem. It's not good for any of that. So I'm going to go with, let's go with it. Woohoo! I'm going to try and find positive things out of this. I'm going to try and find things I can do. And I'm not going to put pressure on myself to homeschool my child. Okay? Stop. Just take a big deep breath. We do not need to homeschool our children to achieve right now. Just think about this. It's the 20th of March. We were going to go on the Easter holidays fairly soon. How about we just say, this is just a bit of an extended holiday right now. Just take all the pressure off. We need kids to be happy, safe, and not feel anxious that things have changed, because there has been a huge change. A few things. Some children are now finished school pretty much before they transition to secondary school. This is not the plan. We need to talk about that. Let's talk about how we're going to cope with that. The other thing is children who struggle with change, like really big change, and hasn't been prepared for, because there wasn't really time to prepare for this. So again, how are we going to do with that? We need to think about how to help our kids cope with these kind of changes, rather than trying to fix the changes, because we're never going to be able to fix them. Let's use this opportunity to say, right, this has happened. What can we learn from it? How can I give my child more tools to be able to cope with potential changes like this in the future? And something else we need to think about is structure. And I'm not talking about visual timetables in every single place, and everything being structured in 15 minutes here and 15 minutes there, and 5 minutes of this and 10 minutes of that. No, structure is about feeling more in control. It's not being totally in control, but it's about feeling more in control. And also the thing is, we need to get our kids involved in getting this structure working. My house right now, complete tip, okay? And my child is still at school today. I've got two, obviously one's upstairs asleep. But once, she finishes school, then it's just going to get messier. So I'm going to have to let go of some stuff. I'm going to have to let go of the fact that there are just going to be toys around. Not that there aren't always toys around, but and also, what am I going to do with her? Am I going to make sure I work on phonics? Am I going to make sure? I think I might try at some point and think about it, and then I'll feel good about myself. But actually, I'm going to bake. I'm going to play Lego. I'm going to run around in the garden. I'm going to be silly. I'm going to dance. I'm going to dance a lot more. I'm going to sing a bit more. It sounds a bit pie in the sky. I'm going to do my best. But actually, I am going to lose it at some point. I am. It's going to be very hard work. But hopefully, with the community we have going, we'll be able to get through this. Okay, so let's think about this. We're going to do a session on structure. We're going to do a session on transition. We're going to do a session on managing change. There's 3 things that's come to me, okay? And we're going to go forward thinking about the idea of the way I see it. The way I see it is going to be different from the way you see it. The way you see it is going to be different from the way your child sees it. And the way your child sees it is going to be different from the way other children see it. Everybody has a different perspective of what's going on. The basics are generally the same, but everybody's view from their own head, from their own thoughts, is different. So the way I see it is my way to start saying the way I see it is always going to be different from the way you see it. And the more I can accept that and think about that and hold on to that, the easier it will be for us to start seeing things from everybody's point of view and taking a step back and not jumping forward and making judgments called straight away. Okay, we're going to think about that as well. So that's it for today. I'm on this. I'm learning as well. Wow, I know more about Facebook than I've ever known. Zoom is great, like that too. But yeah, and I think that's it. Right, see you later. And more from the way I see it tomorrow. Bye.